Good evening, I'm James Wolverton.
And I'm Cheryl Wolverton.
And welcome to the Best Beverage, Lexington Bourbon Society, Barrel Proof Bourbon Advent Calendar, and West 6 Craft Beer Advent Calendar.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
That's why I haven't introduced it that way every time.
That's a long introduction.
Yeah, it's a long introduction. So Today we are starting with the Wilderness Trail on day 17. So Wilderness Trail in Danville to a doctor and a master, wasn't it? A doctor and one of them has his master's.
Well, PhD and they're engineers.
They're engineers. They're scientists.
Scientists. So.
Two scientists design a distillery. For a distiller, I think it's gorgeous and efficient. It's not always pretty, but it is gorgeous and efficient.
And they make good stuff.
They make great stuff. So this is from Josh Paris. And of course, it's from scientists, so we got a lot to go through here. It's 111.75 proof, 4 years, 6 months. We got the Rickhouse number, BW26-17, barrel ISC, yeast strain 48. We'll explain the yeast strain in a minute. It's a high rye bourbon, and it's a good catch. It's the Furball 2022 50th Anniversary Humane Society pick.
I was going to say, did you just say Furball?
Yeah,
Oh.
Furball 2022.
Okay.
Yeast strained before they started the distillery, or while they were aging the distillery, they started a yeast lab. And odds are most of the smaller distilleries, and probably some of the bigger ones, have either used their yeast and advice, or at very least yeast. So they were quite smart. They started pretty much debt-free to start a distillery, which is unheard of. So kudos to both of them. They are really not only smart guys, but really smart guys.
Right.
So let's take a smell on this. It's a pretty color.
Mm-hmm. It's a little darker more darker caramel.
Especially just for a 4 year, 6 month.
It's very it's actually a very bright smell.
Well, it might be from the rye. It might be a little more floral because it's a higher rye bourbon.
Yeah, it's floral, kind of maybe a little bit of citrus to me. I don't know.
You set the palate. Yeah, I see that. Floral, orangey, clovey.
Very light though.
Light. Not quite perfumey, but maybe a little rose in there. A little of that pretty color. But that makes sense from the...
and it's funny though, because when you see something that's darker, I don't necessarily think of a lighter smell. It's a bright taste.
Oily in a good way, floral in a good way.
It really wakes
Still get more of that orange. I get a lot more orange in that. Kind of creamy. Clove, it's got a lot of the barrel in it. No, I can see why they picked that. That's quite nice.
That's good.
That's very nice.
The Furball.
And Furball 2022. It's proofed. It's feeling, maybe on the second sip, I'll get a little more. Now beginning to get a little pat in the chest, a little bit of the hug.
I get it's not a burned, it's like, just wakes your taste buds up.
No, that's nice. Thank you very much, Josh Paris. Very cool. But that's it. We'll revisit that again. Although 111 is not crazy. It's not
going to do too much.
Too much.
Today.
17, West 6.
We didn't tape anything up.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Right away, fine. Oh, a couple things. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, it's a pen.
A pen.
IPA.
Uh-oh.
What, a double IPA?
Double IPA.
Because this is a double IPA pen.
Yeah, it makes
Burning
sense.
Daylight, double
IPA.
Oh, I like that can.
Yeah, the can is.
And then a pen to go with it. That's fun.
Wow. This is one of their newer releases too. Double IPA is kind of exactly what they describe. It's more. So an IPA is bitter, and Indiana Pale
Indiana Pale Ale. I was
It's
going to say it.
a little more bitter, but this is even higher in alcohol content and higher in bitterness. So the IBUs on this would be even higher. Yep, 9.5.
Ooh.
So normal IPA 7-ish, maybe 8, but 7-ish. 9.5. So you're gonna have higher the hops, so you're gonna have higher the bitterness, and you're also gonna have higher the alcohol, typically in a double IPA. It's a purely, well, we might as well call it Indiana, because this is purely an American creation. You know us. Give me that amp. I'll take that to 11.
11.
Forget it. So you want to retaste that? See if a minute or two of me breaking open a box and talking about Indian Pale Ale.
It did.
Yeah, it did. I get more barrel notes now, more sweet, more caramel. Maybe not quite caramel, but maybe. Certainly, yeah, hints of vanilla.
Yeah.
But it got a lot sweeter, as it said, even for a couple of minutes, just us opening that. Just kind of crazy. So, once again, thank you, Lexington Bourbon Society, for putting this together. Thank you, Josh. Okay. I know we've said for several that, I'm not sure I would have. Yeah, we would have bought this. We're Wilderness Trail fans.
We like them. Yeah.
Yes, they do great work. And thank you, West 6. Of the two, I will be enjoying this. She'll have a taste and probably give the rest to me. So we will see you guys tomorrow night. And remember, hit like and subscribe. Keep up with us. And I'm James.
And I'm Cheryl.
See you tomorrow night.
Take care.